Christ. As Christians, there is work for us to do. If you will do it, will you? Good afternoon, brothers and sisters in Christ. Our offertory text for today is taken from 1 Corinthians 3, 6-9. I planted the seed. Apollos watered it. Apollos is like Paul, who is a servant. But God made it grow. So neither who plants nor he who waters is anything, but only God, who makes things grow. The man who plants and the man who waters have one purpose, and each will be rewarded according to his own labor. For we are God's fellow workers. You are God's field, God's building. Brothers and sisters, will you play your part in God's miracle? Now you ask, what exactly do you mean? No one can raise the dead but Jesus. Yes, that is true. It was Jesus alone who could bring Lazarus to life, but he delighted to involve bystanders in that miracle. So as you can see in the story, first, Jesus told them to move the stone. Then after the miracle happened, they were told to unbind Lazarus. Yes, we could not bring the dead to life, but we can bring the word of Christ to those who are alive and does not know him yet. We can do preparatory work, and we can do more work afterward. We can help remove the stones of doubt and prejudice, and be an example like the Good Samaritan, who set an example of godliness, mercy, and brotherly love. After the miracle, we can help the new Christian by helping him rid the grave clothes of doubt, fear, discouragement, by our own example through our faith in Christ. Today, beloved children of God, as we collect the offerings, keep in mind that we will give, or we will use what we collect today to proclaim the gospel to those who haven't heard it yet. SEP, CEF, and mission trips like our own Janet Morrison, who will be attending this month, or joining this month. They're going to Colombia. So these are the great examples where part of our offerings go. Places where Christ's miracles can happen. So, dearly beloved, every act of love, kindness, and generosity you do, every word of blessing you speak, every time you stand for truth and righteousness, and every godly relationship you develop and maintain, will not only be rewarded accordingly, but also becomes a building block God uses to perform his miracles and build his kingdom. For we are God's fellow workers, God's field, God's building. There is work for us to do. Will you be willing to play your part in this collaborative effort? Anyway, will you be willing to be part of God's miracles? So let's collect the offerings.